Is hand expressing better to get colostrum out, or is pump expressing better to get colostrum out? This is worth a watch and a say for all parents to be, and hit the follow button for more pregnancy, birth and parenting information. I will label this as an ad because I'm going to show you a really cool pumping hack that you can collect the colostrum in if you're deciding to pump express. So hand expressing is normally advised to be able to collect colostrum in the pregnancy period. What this does is means that you've got a storage of milk for the postnatal period. So if your baby's slow to latch, or maybe you're struggling with feeding, you've got some storage of colostrum ready to go, which is incredible. This milk as well that you've collected during pregnancy will stay in the freezer for up to 6 months. It means that you've got that colostrum there for any point that you need it postnatally. Hand expressing is not only an insurance policy, but it helps to build confidence in the skills and technique of hand expressing too. And how to hand express, you'll need some syringes to be able to collect the milk, and then you can store this as long as you've labelled and dated and timed it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to give your breasts a really good massage. After a shower, a warm bath can really help with getting more milk out. And then you're going to make a C shape, thumb and finger. You're going to go where the areola meets the colouring of the skin, and you're going to press back until what you can feel is knobbly bits. These are your milk ducts. Now, for some women, these are really shallow. You don't have to go too far to feel them. For some of them, they are much deeper. It's about feeling your own anatomy and going with that. And you're just going to gently squeeze in a C shape, and you're just going to do that for a minute or two. And then once the milk slows down, then what you're going to do is move your fingers around, and you do that C shape, again, pressing back to where those knobbly bits are and just gently squeeze. You're not rubbing, you're not bringing anything like that, you're just squeezing those milk ducts a little bit at a time. And because colostrum is such tiny amounts, this is where in a traditional pump of any sort, it will often get lost in all of these different bits and all these different attachments that by the time you actually manage to get down there, because it's drops, it's tiny amounts, there isn't much to syringe up, which is why hand expressing tends to get you a higher volume because you can directly express into the syringe that you are collecting the colostrum in, as opposed to it getting lost in the attachments. However, let me show you a little hack. So most people would traditionally pump like this, and pumping from 38 weeks of pregnancy for an hour a day has been shown to open and soften up the cervix, which can help with starting an induction of labour in a better place or potentially stimulating labour. Normally in the postnatal period, hand expressing is recommended first, followed by the stimulation of the pump. But what you can do is literally flip the pump over. So if you turn your pump upside down, any milk that is collected will stay in this part here of the pump. And then once you're done with pumping, you can literally just scoop up, keep it like this, bring your syringe and suction anything up, and then it's coming out of this part and the funnel part, and then you've got milk to be able to store. And then this way you haven't lost all of that milk in the pump itself. So it's a great little hack is to turn that pump around. If you are planning on pumping colostrum, turn it round, syringe it up the same way, and it will all be in this funnel here, therefore meaning that you've got some milk to be able to syringe up and give to your baby.